2. I feel guilt. It's bad about buying clothes and what happens with them afterwards. And I don't kind of get rid of what I don't want. And if I am going to get rid of it, I need to think long and hard about how I'm going to do that, because I'm polluting the planet. And if I buy something, this is what I've learned today, if I buy something new, well, the whole production, the chain of production is polluting. And I really need to rethink that part of my life. The thing is, I really like it. Okay. Would I pay a penny on a new garment to help recycle it? Obviously. That's what's been suggested today by Mary Cray, who is the Labour Wakefield MP, who is also head of the Commons Environmental Audit Committee. So, can you rethink it? Should you? Would you change how you buy clothes to save the environment? The number is this.
Call 0800 389 3333.
BBC Radio Leeds.
And I'm Miss Green, it's the Big Yorkshire phone-in. Meet Lauren Cowdrey. Hello, Lauren.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. It's been a bit of a strange day for me today.
I bet it has. I'm really glad to speak with you. Now, you use the Leeds Community Clothes Exchange. Is that right?
I do, yeah. I'm one of the 3 directors of the exchange at the moment.
All right. And you have not bought any new clothes for 12 months.
Well, I actually did that challenge back in 2016, where I was forbidden from buying anything brand new. But I've kind of tried to carry that on ever since, really. I do have to confess, I did buy a pair of trousers last month with a gift voucher that were new, but as they were a gift voucher, I left myself off.
What prompted this? Because I'm terrible. Fast fashion, I'm not invested. We're just reflecting on the death of Karl Lagerfeld today. I'm not talking that high end, no way, ever. But I do like fashion and I do like shopping. And I know you did and do. What prompted you to rethink how you were buying your clothes?
So it was really getting more involved with the clothes exchange. So I obviously started as a customer, just attending, to swap my clothes. And as I got more involved, and I started to volunteer, and I started to do more reading around the impact of the fashion industry, a lot of the work that the Fashion Revolution campaign have done, and I just was horrified at the impact not only of the environment, of the people who were making the clothes, and the landfill waste that's created afterwards, and I just thought, this has got to stop, you've got to do something about this.
So the Leeds Community Clothes Exchange, for those who don't know, have not heard of it, describe what happens and how it works.
So the aim of the exchange is to avoid clothes going to landfill. So we try to be a way for people to swap those clothes. So if you've got an item that doesn't fit you anymore, that you want to pass on to somebody else, we can facilitate that. So how it works is it's a one in, one out. So if you brought 10 items of clothing, you'd be able to take 10 items away with you. But we also store your credits on the system. So sometimes people will do big wardrobe clear out, bring 40 items with them. But we try to encourage them to bring 20 or less, and we will then be able to store those. So the next time they come, they don't need to bring anything with them. They can just come and sort of shop.
Right. And is there a quality limit? Because I know some charity shops won't just take anything. There is a limit about the I don't know, whether it's got holes in it, whether it's terribly old, whether it's dirty. I mean, how does this work?
Yeah, so we sort every item as it comes in for quality control. So like you say, we don't take anything that's got holes in or that's dirty or that's got rips. So we try to make sure it's something that you would want to pay money for in a charity shop. It's our kind of standard.
So it's like swap shop, really?
Yeah.
For clothes?
Yeah, exactly. So we do clothes and shoes and handbags and scarves and that sort of accessory type stuff. So really it is just a way for people to pass those things on.
So you could bring in something that had cost you 20 quid originally and walk away with something worth a lot more.
Exactly. So we get designer things, we get vintage, we get things that are handmade, we get prom dresses, wedding dresses.
Where are you, Lauren? I'm coming now. Where are you?
So we're based at Woodhouse Community Centre. So we hold an event on the 4th Saturday of every month. So our next one is actually this coming Saturday. So that worked out really well in the timing for us. So we're open from 12 till 4 at Woodhouse Community Centre.
What a brilliant idea. So that's every month people rock up and do the swap thing.
Yeah, so people will bring, different things as the year goes on. Our January exchange, we get a lot of Christmas jumpers. So it's ever so slightly behind on, the season, but it means that you can get some really good stuff that people have wanted to pass on.
I think that's a brilliant idea. I can't understand why there aren't more of these. This is fantastic.
I think there are quite a few springing up now, which is absolutely the longest running in the country.
I cannot believe I didn't know you existed, Lauren. I just cannot believe it. And, anybody listening, my mother seems to think, for example, that anything that's vintage or second-hand is the germ centre of the Western world, and that you wouldn't want to wear somebody else's outfit and all the rest of it. Now, I don't know if a lot of people share that, but for me, not even crossing my mind, it's like a treasure trove of stuff.
Absolutely, and I think, we've all got washing machines, there's nothing that you can't sort of give a refresh quite easily.
I agree. So, did you feel guilty when you bought those trousers with that gift voucher?
I have to say I really, really did. And it was one of those things where I just thought, oh, should I be doing this? But you've got to, give yourself a break, and actually it's about doing the best that you can.
So I wouldn't find you in a major retailer in Trinity this afternoon looking at a £2 t-shirt, would I?
No. If anyone ever does spot me in there, feel free to drag me out.
Screaming every inch of the way. So, right, just remind people where you are on this weekend and the times again and what they need to bring with them. This is a brilliant idea, Lauren.
Yeah, so we're at Woodhouse Community Centre, and we are open from 12 till 4 on Saturday. So if you go on our Facebook page and find the event, all of the information is on there as well, if anyone's not got anything to write it down with right now. So we accept adults, male and female clothing, and shoes and accessories.
You don't do kids' clothing then?
We don't, unfortunately. I think we don't really have the room to store anymore, but I know there is quite a lot of interest in sort of a children's exchange. So if anyone is interested in getting one of those started, we're very happy to give them a helping hand.
Great to talk to you. I just think it's a brilliant idea, Lauren. I do. Thank you so much for talking to us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Lauren Cowdery from the Leeds Community Clothes Exchange. Fantastic.
The Stephanie Hurst